Hi, coach. These are some questions from the media.
Yep.
First and foremost, the questions from the bridge. It says you had said that there is not much of a difference between SC East Bengal and your team. Did you underestimate the opposition in any way?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think if you look at the performances of both teams, the difference is that we let in 2 goals that were, from our point of view, very poor goals, which got them in front, and then the game changes. Then we have to chase the game, but in no way is it to say that we underestimated them. Therefore, we allowed the ball to bounce in our penalty area from a throw-in. That's just bad play. You know, that's not complacency in any way, shape or form. Maybe even the opposite. Maybe even the players were feeling it was an important game and they were far too tight in the beginning of the game.
The next question is also from the bridge. It says, were you taken aback by the change in system from Robbie Fowler in any way?
No, well, we prepared for them to play in any one of 2 different ways, and it wasn't a million miles from what we'd prepared for. So the start of the game was the wrong sort of profile for us. We didn't pass the ball, and we allowed them to get on the ball, and when they put us under a bit of pressure, we gave away a goal to allow them to get their noses in front. That was always going to be important, and as it turned out, it was decisive.
The next question is from Khel now. This says, how do you plan to climb the table after this? What new can you bring to the team?
Well, unfortunately, in our game, there is no secret elixir you can drink in a bottle and suddenly overnight you become a different team. You've got to make sure that the players are doing the things that will help us to win football games. You know, set plays are very important. That long throw is a set play. We had many set plays. We hit the crossbar from set plays. We had balls bouncing around in the goal but couldn't put it over the line. So in that respect, they used their set plays better than we did. So we've got to start ticking those boxes again and getting the percentages back on our side. And there's no easy way to do that. You've got to just continue to believe and continue to make sure that you do the right things.
The next question is from ANI. 2 points from 8 games. Is a mid-table finish the highest target you can aim for now?
I think after the start that we've had, I think we shouldn't be looking too far in front. We should be thinking, when can we get that first 3 points, and how can we build on that? Where it takes us at the end of the season, I think if you were to give us the mid-table finish, I think there'd be a lot of people at the football club that would take it now. I think that football is such that if you win a couple of games and the confidence turns, then you may see a completely different team. You may see the balls hitting the post and going in instead of hitting the post and coming out. You may see us clearing that long throw instead of expecting someone else to do it for you. So I don't want to nail us into that, but I think there would be people at the football club that would probably take a mid-table finish.
The last question is also from ANI. Considering what the new signings did for your opposition tonight, is it time for Odisha FC to also look into the transfer market?
Well, I mean, the transfer market means budget. The transfer market means availability. The transfer market means, in this bubble, it's the quarantine and visas and stuff like that. You know, so if we were going to do that, we should have done it before now. You know, so I think rushing out now and panicking, I would prefer for the club to know the situation that we have and do the best we can with that situation. Now we have some talented younger Indian boys that I would like to give a game. I don't want to throw them into a team that is scraping around for a result. You know, I don't think that's going to be good for their long-term future. So I want to give them a bit of a run, but at the moment we're struggling to do that. I don't think bringing in 3 or 4 players is the result in any way, shape or form. You know, we need to try and do what we can do with the players that we've got. Maybe you could add 1, possibly 2, but that's about availability and budget, and not just for the sake of bringing players in to sort of show people that we're doing something positive. You know, I would rather have the patience, and even if it's the pain a little bit, with the patience of going with the lads we've got.
Thank you so much, coach. All the best for your next game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.